watching Monterey City's Choice. For news, weather, and live.
In live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight on WYLN News. I'm Gary Perna. A state police fire marshal was on location this morning in Ashland trying to find a cause of one of the largest fires we've seen this year. In total, 6 homes were destroyed and 4 others were damaged. Thursday afternoon, firefighters were called to the 1100 block of Brock Street in Ashland just before 3 p.m.
Charge the hydrant!
When firefighters arrived on location, they found heavy fire blowing out of the front of the homes at 1108 through 1114.
The entire front of 1114 Brock Street was fully involved with fire at that time. The residents were evacuating from most of the homes, and they were yelling that there was a dog in one of the houses. I had retrieved the dog from that house.
Ashland Police Chief Gerard Daly said this fire is one of the worst he's ever seen.
I was a member of the fire department since I'm 14 years old, and I've been a police officer for 11 years. That was the fastest moving and probably worst fire I've ever witnessed.
Ashland Fire Chief Phil Grudy said firefighters worked hard, but the fire was fierce.
A massive response, an excellent job done by all to contain a very large fire. This fire rapidly increased.
One nearby resident could not believe what she was seeing.
I was leaving the dog out and I heard this boom and I seen this big fireball flying up, so I came home because I live down a block, and it was devastating. These homes here, they just go up so quick. But I'm glad everybody got out.
In the end, 11 people were left homeless. Chief Daly said one of the occupants that was affected from the fire experienced chest pain, but no other injuries were reported. The fire remains under investigation, and firefighters from Schuylkill, Columbia, and Northumberland counties worked at that fire scene for several hours Thursday night. Staying in Schuylkill County, where law enforcement were also busy seizing thousands of dollars worth of drugs. According to the Schuylkill County District Attorney's Office, on February 21st, members of the Pennsylvania State Police, the Schuylkill County District Attorney's Office, Drug Task Force, Butler Township, and Frackville Police executed a search warrant and seized warrant at a residence in Gordon. Police found about 240 grams of meth with a street value of over $24,000, 1 shotgun, several packets of suspected fentanyl, and drug packing material. Police arrested 46-year-old John Kessler and charged him with possession with the intent to deliver a controlled substance, persons not to be in possession of a firearm, and possession of a controlled substance, among others. Kessler was arraigned and bail was set at $75,000 straight cash. He, tonight, is in the Schuylkill County Prison. A man that was on probation has been charged with selling pot. 28-year-old Randy Sokoto on Wednesday on felony charges of manufactured of delivery of possession with the intent to deliver 3 counts of criminal use of a communications facility. So Sokoto was arraigned on and bail set at $100,000. According to arrest papers, Hazleton Police Narcotics Division detectives and Luzerne County Drug Task Force caught up with him selling marijuana. He was taken into custody Wednesday at a home on West Green Street, hours after a double shooting that was reported at the Luzerne County Prison tonight. A former general manager and part owner of a business is in trouble with the law. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, 55-year-old Judas Cafe of Mountaintop was charged on February 15th with withholding federal payroll tax from Siki's Beauty Salon and Spa in Kingston. Court papers state that from 2011 through 2016, she allegedly withheld federal payroll taxes from employees' paychecks, but failed to remit those taxes to the IRS. From 2011 through 2016, over $646,000 was not turned over to the IRS. She could face up to 5 years in prison. Well, Wilkes-Barre Township Police are looking for a suspect that's involved in 2 robberies that happened just hours apart Tuesday afternoon. The first holdup happened around 2:30 at United Check Cashing on Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard. The suspect showed a handgun and demanded money. He was joined by another man for another robbery, armed robbery, that took place about an hour later in New Grant Street. The suspect is described as a black male with dreadlocks. He was last seen wearing a black skull hat, black pants, and black hoodie. Anyone with information on either of these suspects can message the Facebook page of the Wilkes-Barre Township Police Department or call 570-208-4635, extension 326. A recently retired Wilkes-Barre police officer accused of sexually assaulting 4 women while on duty now faces a lawsuit. The Dyler law firm filed a lawsuit in Luzerne County Court against 53-year-old Robert Collins of the city of Wilkes-Barre, Charges were filed against him last month after the state attorney general's office accused him of sexually assaulting the victims in exchange for the women voiding arrest. Collins faces rape charges, witness intimidation, official oppression, among other charges. He has pled not guilty to all counts and retired from the Wilkes-Barre Police Force on February 13th. Many Wilkes-Barre residents are concerned about their safety in light of recent shootings and voiced their concerns at last night's Wilkes-Barre City Council meeting. 4 shooting incidents have happened in the city since last weekend, and Police Chief Joe Coffey assured those in attendance that the department is taking this very personally. He said that some officers have even volunteered to work on their own time to help make arrests and make people feel safe again. He went on to say that the department has the support of the Pennsylvania State Police and federal law enforcement agencies in their attempt to silence that gunfire. Well, Wilkes-Barre Mayor Tony George has announced that he and a number of top administrators will be attending numerous Crime Watch meetings throughout the city. The mayor's office released a schedule of meetings that's up on your screen now that they will be attending through March and April. The meetings will allow the administration to connect with residents in their neighborhoods on their time. The first meeting takes place in the Heights on February 28th at Marymount Center on South Hancock Street. To see the complete list, you can either head to our Facebook page or the Facebook page of the city and their website, wilkes-barre.city. Coming up on WYLN News, the new Hazleton City Authority Board of Directors met last night. What happened at that meeting is ahead. Plus, we are getting closer to find out if the Luzerne County Director of Elections will be keeping her job. But first, let's take a look at the 7-day forecast here in WYLN. Saturday will be cloudy, high of 38. Perfect day to sit in and watch the telethon or come out and join us. And then Sunday, we're going to see rain showers in the morning, a high of 52. And to start that work week on Monday, partly sunny, high of 32.
The Falvella Law Firm, located at 314 Main Street, Suite A in Cunningham, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania, and they are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191 today.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices,
plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-through lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
The Hazleton City Authority will expand the scope of renovations at its 25-year-old water filtration plant. The new board of directors voted to approve a resolution to secure an additional $300,000 from Penvest loan to work on the filtration plant. The additional work increased the project total to about $2.8 million. The authority had to borrow about $2.5 from Penvest originally. Now, as mentioned, the board did hold its reorganization meeting and welcomed new board member Michael DeCosmo Jr. The board then elected John Nellis chairman, Dave Sosar vice chairman, Bob Stefanovich secretary, Pat Fay treasurer, and DeCosmo will serve as the assistant secretary treasurer. The report is in, the report that Luzerne County administrators asked for about County Elections Director Marissa Crispill's ties to a county vendor, the public, and the media. Crispell is still working for the county. Back in 2017, she served on an advisory board for election systems and software, which provides the voting machines that the county has used for more than 10 years. Crispell traveled to 2 advisory board meetings, including one in Las Vegas, for the company, which they paid the travel expenses. County Council members received copies of the report during an executive session on Tuesday, but refused to make any comment about the ongoing investigation. Governor Tom Wolf's acting Secretary of State addressed the state senators about upgrading voting machines yesterday in an Appropriations Committee hearing. The acting secretary said that the election security experts agree that all states should adopt systems with audible paper backups by 2020's presidential election. Pennsylvania is one of 13 states where voters use machines that store votes electronically without printing a ballot out or paper-based backups. The other states will upgrade by next year, leaving Pennsylvania possibly one of the only swing states left in the country without voter-verified paper trail. It could cost an estimated $125 million to upgrade the voting machines across the state. Last April, Governor Tom Wolf gave the counties a deadline of 2020 to make the switch to the new machines. Well, following a ribbon cutting at his new office in downtown Hazleton on Thursday, Congressman Matt Cartwright held a town hall meeting at the Hazleton Elementary Middle School. Cartwright fielded questions about the area's youth, job, and climate change from about 36 people that turned out. The congressman is serving his 3rd term in Congress, but this is the first term he's representing Hazleton following the redistricting of the congressional maps here in Pennsylvania. Over 200 acres of land has recently been purchased in Hazel Township in hopes that it will bring new businesses and create jobs in the area. A division of the Miracle Commercial Real Estate Services purchased around 228 acres along Route 424 in the township. The zoning designated the land was recently changed from mining to industrial. It was purchased for about $3.2 million. Miracle's Vice President John Cummings said that the company has been pursuing the site in northeast Pennsylvania that are accessible to major highways. The acquired site will be for companies that are looking to invest and create jobs. As for now, the firm has not released specific details or development plans for that land. Coming up on Shenandoah's News Choice, we have a look at your weekend review, plus getting ready for the telethon this weekend. And we take a trip out to Eagle Rock today for this year's Special Winter Olympics. Stay with us.
Have you been waiting for huge savings on your next truck? The wait is over. Stop into All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram during Ram Truck Month to get the truck you want at the discount you've been waiting for. Get a 2019 Ram 1500 for 0% for 72 months and 90 days until your first payment. Or lease the 2019 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express for $199 a month. The best deals on new trucks are going on right now at All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
I've always been an active guy. One day, I just didn't feel myself. It was my heart. I went to Lehigh Valley Hospital Pocono. Turns out I had a serious blockage. And within an hour, I was in bypass surgery. My advice? Listen to your heart. If it wasn't for Lehigh Valley Heart Institute, I might not be here today.
You have one heart and one choice when it comes to the best heart care. The hospitals and heart specialists of the Lehigh Valley Heart Institute.
I survived thanks to the Lehigh Valley Heart Institute.
Monday, more was learned about a chase that started in Dorrance Township and ended in Hazleton on Friday. According to state police at Hazleton, they attempted to pull over Robert Nicholas Pupko, who had a number of outstanding warrants. State police say the pursuit began on the Interstate 81 North off-ramp in Dorrance Township and continued south on State Route 309, where the operator drove at excessive speeds. The chase ended when his vehicle went off the roadway and struck a pole at the intersection of North Church Street and West Diamond Avenue. A search of the vehicle found 73 empty white baggies and 11 needles, all containing suspected heroin residue. Pupko was arraigned and taken to the county prison for lack of bail. Tuesday, 2 people sustained serious injuries after a tire went airborne on the PA Turnpike on Friday. According to state police, a child and an adult sustained serious injuries after the airborne forklift tire crashed through the vehicle they were inside. State police at Pocono are asking for the public's help in tracking down a white tractor trailer hauling forklifts that was spotted on the road during the collision. The cab of the truck had a skull image decal on the right side, and witnesses said the driver got off the turnpike at the Pocono interchange and then traveled onto Interstate 80 West. If you have any information on the truck, you are being asked to call state police. Wednesday, 1 man is in custody and 2 others were in serious condition following a shooting at a bar in Hazleton's northeast section. Hazleton police were called to Lucky Charms Bar on East 5th Street for a shooting. Police say Randy Escato was at the bar, left for about an hour, and came back with a gun and shot 2 men multiple times. Escato is well known by officers. Police Chief Jerry Speziale said police conducted surveillance at his home on West Green Street and planned to quickly take Escato into custody. Escato is expected to face charges on weapons and aggravated assault, but attempted homicide charges are also possible. Thursday, a 3-alarm fire in Ashland brought fire crews to Brock Street. The fire was called in around 3:30 in the afternoon in the 1100 block of Brock Street. Early reports from the scene were that there was some type of an explosion. 6 homes in total were involved. Fire crews from Schuylkill and Northumberland counties were all on location. The chief said everyone made it out safe and no one was injured. Friday, according to the Schuylkill County District Attorney's Office, on February 21st, members of the Pennsylvania State Police, Schuylkill County District Attorney's Office, the Drug Task Force, Butler Township Police, and Frackville Police executed a search and seizure warrant on a residence in Gordon. Police found about 240 grams of meth with a street value of $24,000. They also found 1 shotgun, several packets of suspected fentanyl, and drug packaging materials. They arrested 46-year-old John Kessler and charged him with possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, persons not to possess a firearm, and possession of a controlled substance, among others. He was arraigned and bail was set at $75,000 straight cash bail. He is currently being lodged in the Schuylkill County Prison. This has been your Week in Review, brought to you by All American Auto Group.
Minutes away. That's right, you're just minutes away from a great deal on a new car, truck, or SUV from Barber Ford. 2 great locations, Exeter and Hazleton. The best deals on America's #1 brand are just 19 minutes from Scranton, 15 minutes from Wilkes-Barre, 12 minutes from Old Forge, 18 minutes from Mountaintop, and 28 minutes from Berwick. Barber Ford in Exeter and Barber Ford in Hazleton. Start your new car search today at barberautogroup.com, where nobody but nobody sells for less.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas.
But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
The annual Hazleton Area Winter Games were held today in their usual spot at Eagle Rock Resort. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more.
Eagle Rock Resort welcomed the Hazleton Area School District for its annual Winter Games today, making it around their 10th year, providing a venue for the event. The resort assured the district that they'd be able to make snow on the tubing hills for the Winter Games, which is the kids' favorite part of the day.
It just brings us joy and happiness to see the kids laughing, having a good time out there. They usually don't get to do this, so this is their own private event. Just to see the smiles on their face, the screaming when they're coming down the tubing hill just makes you put a big smile on our faces.
The Winter Games got its start back in 2010 at the Castle, or Hazleton Elementary Middle School.
And we did our own shoveling and created our own sledding hills and activities outside for our multiple disabilities classroom. And then Eagle Rock in the next year opened up their wonderful facility to us when we didn't have any snow available.
The district helps out with all different sorts of indoor and outdoor activities for students participating in the games.
Having this opportunity at Eagle Rock allows students to come outside and get into snow tubes and get to participate in activities that they may not have the option to at home.
Occupational therapy students who are happy to come help with activities as well. Not only is it a great experience for the kids, but a great experience for the university students.
We're going to be doing this in the future, and these kids don't always get to do this, so some of them are wheelchair bound or they're stuck in the classroom all day, so being able to put them in the tube and send them down and just watching their smiles and watching them be able to run around and like have that freedom is just a great feeling and a great experience to be able to help these kids do anything they want to do today.
After the outdoor games, the kids came inside for lunch and tons of music to dance to. Each team got to parade in their costumes to receive their medals and end this exciting day. Reporting at Eagle Rock Resort for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Always a great event. Well, tomorrow is the 41st Annual American Cancer Society Telethon, and it will be held at Premier Catering and Genetti's Ballrooms in Hazel Township from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. This year's theme is 41 and We're Not Done. The day will be featuring live music and entertainment, WYLN personalities, and some local favorites, bake sales, turkey trays, and a free health fair, along with bingo this year. The public is encouraged to stop by and take part in the very important event. Phone banks will also be open so viewers can call in and make a pledge. WYLN will be broadcasting live all day, so you can tune in, stop in person, or you can tune in on TV, online, and check for updates on our WYLN Facebook page. And we're streaming it live this year at WYLNTV.com. So you can make your donation by calling 570-459-1212. Again, the 41st Annual Telethon begins tomorrow, 11 a.m., live from Genetti's Ballroom. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on the WYLN News Facebook page, and stay with us. We'll look at today's weather next here on WYLN TV.
Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships is very proud to become a part of the Hazleton area. Come see us in Hazel Township or visit us online at blazehazleton.com. There's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac, and Mazda. Plus, a huge inventory of the finest quality pre-owned vehicles available, all with the Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee. We have a long-held reputation for low prices, great selection, and top-notch service. Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships in Hazleton. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town, serving a large variety.
Tail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicap accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. Packages are available to fit anyone's budget, and there is a restaurant and catering on site. The facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor parties, private parties of any kind. Call 570-384-2314. Want to watch WYLN over the air with an antenna? These maps make it easy for you to check out our over-the-air UHF coverage area using the Longley-Rice propagation mode. All of our broadcast and cable maps can be found on our Facebook page and on WYLNTV.com. You're watching Monomoy City's Choice. For news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.